Very satisfying, very tasty. Cooking is easy and simple. Quiche with cheese is an open pie made of thin shortbread dough. This is both a full breakfast and a hearty addition to lunch. Varieties of cheese can be taken absolutely any. And the more diverse they are, the tastier the filling will turn out. And cooking is incredibly simple. How to make quiche with cheese. Mark the necessary ingredients for making the dough. Remove the butter from the refrigerator immediately before cooking. It should be cold. Sift the flour through a sieve and combine with cold butter. Rub everything with your hands until you get crumbly sand crumbs. Do this quickly so that the oil does not melt from the heat of your hands. You can use a blender. Beat the egg with salt until smooth. Add the beaten egg to the sand crumbs. Mix everything quickly. The dough does not need to be kneaded for a long time. It should be soft and homogeneous. Wrap the dough in plastic wrap and put it in the refrigerator for 20 minutes. Roll out the cooled dough between 2 layers of parchment or food film into a round layer about 0.5 centimeters thick. The size of the formation should be larger than the diameter of the mold by the height of the sides. Remove the film from the dough and transfer it to the mold. I have a mold diameter of 20 centimeters. Spread the dough into the shape, forming sides about 3 centimeters high. To prevent the dough from swelling during baking, prick the bottom in several places with a fork. Put the dough form in the refrigerator for 20 minutes. To avoid swelling of the dough during baking, you can additionally cover the bottom with parchment and pour a load on top. Bake the base for the quiche in a preheated oven to 190 C for about 15 minutes. 5 minutes before the end of baking, remove the mold from the oven. Carefully remove the cargo and parchment and put the mold back so that the bottom is also dried. Then remove the base from the oven. While the base for the pie is baking, prepare the filling. You can use any cheese, preferably of different varieties, so that the taste of the filling is more interesting and richer. Any specified cheese variety can be excluded or replaced with another according to taste and availability. Cream for filling is suitable with a fat content of 10 to 15%. Grate all the cheese on a coarse grater. Combine the eggs with cream and whisk until smooth. If the cheese is more bland, you can add salt to the filling. Focus on your taste. I didn't add salt. Pour the egg mixture over the grated cheese and mix. Fill the baked pie base with the filling. Return the mold to the oven. Bake the quiche with cheese at 180 C for about 25 minutes. The filling should thicken and brown a little. The time and mode of baking will depend on the specifics of the oven and may not coincide with the specified. Cool the finished quiche a little, remove it from the mold and serve it to the table. The pie is good both in a warm and cooled form. But, in my opinion, it tastes better warm when the filling is very tender from melted cheese. Enjoy your meal.